What is up, guys? Tommy from SoFlo Jeeping here. So, a little bit different video today and a little bit of a different place. So, this obviously doesn't look like my Jeep. We are in a Jeep Gladiator today. That means we're doing a rig walk around. So, this is actually a really good friend of mine. This Gladiator belongs to my buddy David. So, this Jeep has got a couple interesting facts about it. First is that it's been to every state in the lower 48. So, a lot of the upgrades you see on this Jeep are going to revolve around being able to drive super long distances, but also wheel the crap out of it. It honestly fits the description of an overlander perfectly, but he is adamant that this is not an overlander, and he is not an overlander. But yeah, this is so it's a 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Another kind of interesting fact about this is his second Gladiator, and his second Gladiator to be on YouTube. So he had almost identical to this, didn't do anything to it, bone stock Gladiator. Unfortunate accident, it was totaled, and Goon Squad, the salvage company, the salvage rebuilding YouTube channel, actually ended up buying that. So if you want to see what happened to his old Gladiator, going over to their channel, they did a full rebuild on it. So that was kind of funny to see them get a hold of it. But yeah, 2020 Jeep Gladiator, it has been, I'll put some pictures around here somewhere, all over 48, over quarantine. He did a big road trip, taking the proper precautions. And yeah, did Moab, California, Oregon, Washington, everything. He went everywhere with this thing. And overall, super simple, super well put together build with a lot of great parts. So let's get to it. So as always, we're going to start off on the front. So this Jeep, as you can see, started out as a 2020 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. And didn't have a crazy amount of features, was well spec'd on the inside, but it did have all the plastic bumpers, plastic fenders, all that, non-color matched. So it did have the plastic stock Rubicon bumpers, so he did, absolute steal he got this for, but he did score the steel Rubicon bumper. He did the JCR off-road winch plate, and he did the Warren VR Evo 10S, along with a Factor 55 flat link. Wanted to keep it super reliable, super simple, and it just flat out works. Moving around here, so he wanted a tire that could go out, have some fun, give him some exercise, but he still needed to be super smooth on the road, great mileage, being that he racks up a ton of miles. So we went with 37-inch KM3s. So these are the same tires that went on that entire cross-country road trip, and you can still see there's great tread left on him. He just left the stock wheels. He did some Terraflex wheel spacers to give him the offset he needed. And here, just some moto-built inner fenders. Help keep crap out the inside and vent some of that engine heat out. He did have some trouble with pretty much flexing out and it wanting to tear the plastic fenders apart. So we did go through and just replace all the clips with some bolts and nuts so we don't have to worry about that. And here we got some Rock Crawler triple rate coil springs. They ride fantastic. Some Fox 2.0s, again, rides fantastic. Whole Fox 3-inch Pro X kit, all control arms, everything. He wanted to have geometry perfect, ride great, beefy stuff, and it works. So he's got the Rugged Ridge snorkel, because exploring in Florida, he does find himself in some deep water every once in a while. And the Rugged Ridge snorkel also has the ability to lower it and just have this part if he doesn't want to run the full snorkel for some reason. He still can do that. Locking hood latches to help keep some midnight shoppers out when he's out parked at hotels and whatnot, out in some less than ideal areas. Coming around to the side, and it's all the same thing. So you wanted something that could ease assistance into the Jeep without getting in the way of any rocks or anything. So he just did some small little steps there. They fold down out of the way, but they're up and tucked when he needs them to be. Again, same thing around here. 37-inch KM3, stock wheels, Terraflex wheel spacers, and the Overlander Special. He's got a roof nest, rooftop tent in the back. This is where he slept most nights on that road trip. I've been in this thing. He's got a memory foam mattress in there. Super comfy. Great place to be. Out back, again, rock crawler 3-inch Pro X kit. It is triangulated in the rear, so he's got no track bar. And he was able to shove an entire 37-inch spare underneath there. It's a tight squeeze, but it's there. But, yeah. And by the way, all the suspension was done by Track and Trail Off-Road here in Daytona Beach, and they did a phenomenal job. This thing just absolutely rides like a dream. It's got the hard top on it because, again, he racks up a lot of miles, and a soft top wouldn't be ideal for that. Little, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a hitch link, just not a hitch link, but yeah. Little recovery, extra recovery point back there. Now let's make our way to the inside. So, making our way into the inside, it's a pretty standard but well-spec'd Rubicon. It's got the Apple CarPlay, it's got the features, it's got the leather seats. One thing that most people wouldn't expect for a Jeep that drives so much, it is a 6-speed manual. So he's got the 6-speed in it, which throws in 6th gear on the highways and it does just fine. And then changes in here are stuff that you would find that would help for long road trips. So he's got an Escort Max radar detector, keep him out of trouble, and a dash cam. Again, you never know what's going to happen. You want to be able to see what happened and take the proper legal precautions if necessary. Just some little grab handles that just unclip here to ease assistance into the Jeep. Flashlight mount up here because a lot of nights he was setting up camp late at night and he wanted that ready to go there. Some little storage here. But apart from that, it is pretty much standard Gladiator on the inside. That about wraps it up for the walk around of David's kind of do-it-all Gladiator. If you have any questions about it, just shoot them in the comments. I'll ask him and try to get back to you guys. As far as future plans, he says he doesn't really want to do a whole lot more to it, but he also said he was going to leave it mostly stock when he bought it. So who knows what plans hold in store for this thing. If anything big happens or if you feel like doing any installs, you might see this on the channel again. But all in all, it just wraps it up. If you want to like the video, like the video. If you want to comment on the video. And if you want to subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.